All right. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's get this thing started. Let's play some Pokemon Violet. All right, here we go, you guys. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. My game crashed. I was just loading up the game, but it crashed on me from a raid that I was doing last night. Anyway, we'll get the game started here. Get it going. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What's up, Azure? What's up, PokeGeek? What's up, Todd the Chaos? Shout out to Bylove. Shout out to Sniper Chicken. Shout out to Douglas Pay. Hey, welcome, everybody. Welcome, you guys. Let's get this thing started. I need to get a couple more shiny Applins. I thought this was a pretty fun shiny hunt, and I figured, hey, let's do it again. May as well do it now. Won't have to do it again later. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll shiny hunt Applin again, though. Why not? All right, welcome, you guys. Shout out to Subaki. Shout out to Dr. Pikachu. All right, welcome, you guys. Well, we did get shiny Applin yesterday. They didn't think we could do it again. Shout out to Sir Jonathan. Yo, welcome to the stream, you guys. Hey, good to see everybody. Oh, I need to save it first. Oops. I gotta save it. Save it before we use up the sandwich ingredients, because we're gonna need those ingredients if we don't get the shiny. All right, you guys, right before the stream, I was building IKEA furniture. I kid you not. It's so hard to build IKEA furniture. Actually, it wasn't IKEA. One thing was from Target and one thing was from Amazon. I was building one and wifey was building the other. And man, it was rough. It was rough. She built hers wrong like 3 times. I built mine wrong like 2 times. We kept having to take pieces back off and keep going. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make the same sandwich I made last night, which was avocado, which I am pretty low on avocado, actually. We got a bitter herb and we got a sweet herb, so let's do that. Give it the silver pick. Yeah, trouble. It was, you know, the instructions made sense for me anyway. Wifey was having that trouble. That was, she grabbed the wrong piece and screwed the wrong screw into the wrong hole, and anyway, she had all kinds of issues. But for me, I just kept accidentally just making like little tiny mistakes, because I had to do like the exact same thing like 100 times basically to build this like thing. And then like one little tiny mistake, and then you put enough pieces together and you're like, oh wait, this was supposed to be facing up, not facing down. And then you got to take it all back apart and turn that thing around because you didn't realize. Anyway, my thing is still half built. So my thing is still sitting down there half built, and wifey is also half built. She's still building hers, but I told her politely, I need to move on. I have better things to do, but I will finish it at some point. I don't know when. Oh, Azure, you guys call a wrench a spanner? I feel like I've heard that once or twice in like old movies, but I probably didn't understand what they were talking about. Interesting. A spanner. Now I'll know that. Now I'll know. Okay, so a dragon sandwich is going, and we'll just start looking at the trees. See if we get a shiny one. Here we go. Hence saying a spanner in the works. It means like a wrench in the gears. In America, we say it's really throwing a wrench in my gears. It's like stopping my plan from moving forward. Whatever that may be. Interesting. A spanner in the works. Interesting. Okay, so now you know if Azur calls you a spanner, he is definitely insulting you. Now we know. I love the little nuances between American English and British English. It's just funny. I got the shiny one on that tree last night. And I developed the perfect shiny path. And that's kind of why I wanted to do the hunt again, because this is one of those particular hunts where, like, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And I put in so much work last night to do it the right way that, you know, figure I may as well just work the process until I have what I need. It's a similar idea to getting 9 EVs so you can get all the evolutions or whatever. You know, similar concept. Just gonna catch them until I don't need to catch them anymore. Shiny hunting. So you guys, I picked up Pokemon Unite again, although I haven't been playing it much because I need to do raids for Herba Mystica, so I've been kind of glued to raids every free chance I get. But I did pick up Pokemon Unite. I might play it a little bit here and there. I actually wasted a ton of time on it this weekend instead of editing videos for my YouTube channel, which is what I should have been doing. And yeah, I feel kind of bad about that. But it was fun to waste some time and zone out on some games for a while. That was nice. It made me think I should really do more gaming on the weekend and less editing videos on the weekend, because I really spend my whole weekend like editing videos or thinking about editing videos. And I'm like, Lord, there must be a better way. But wait, there's more. No, I wish there was some solution. I'm not a big time YouTuber that can hire editors. And honestly, if I gave editors my content to edit, they would be like, seriously, that's all you need? It's like, it's not even really like that many edits. They would just laugh at me and be like, dude, seriously, it's not even worth my time. Haven't been playing games lately? No, Azur, say it ain't so. See, that's the thing. Once you become a YouTuber, you spend all your time doing YouTube instead of, you know, doing what you love, playing games. Oh, Azur, say it ain't so. Is that a shiny one? Oh, the green leaf got me again. Do you see the green through the tree? Oh, it's just the leaf on top getting hit by just the right light. That's like the third time that has gotten me too. Although it is kind of nice to get a little bit excited and think that there's a shiny one, but then my hopes get dashed. I'm supposed to knock that tree, and I didn't knock it. I'm supposed to knock the tree on the way through because it'll spawn me another one. Whoa, there wasn't one up there. Whoa, crazy. Red apple. Red apples, red apples, red apples. Now I keep wondering, like, do I really need to knock the tree, or is it okay that, like, these ones, like, I just run by and I just don't make them fall? Because I got the shiny on the tree that I was knocking, and I knocked it and the apple fell, and then the next one that spawned behind it was shiny. But I feel like if I'm going far enough away, they've got to be despawning, right? But I really wish I would get a shiny, like, on this tree or the one next to it, just so that I could be really, really super sure, you know? Because sometimes I wonder. Or if I got the shiny on either of these trees, that'd be cool too, because then I'd at least know. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. Mego played the PC version of Hogwarts Legacy today. Mego, can you tell me, like, what that game is and what it's about? Because I literally have not heard about it, and it seems like there's a little bit of hype that I am unaware of, and I would like to know about the hype. Mego is a like S-class Harry Potter fan. She's like top tier Harry Potter fan. She knows like everything there is to know about Harry Potter. In fact, I think Mego almost had a Harry Potter channel. One of her biggest videos is a Harry Potter video. But she is, she's gaming. Gaming with the rest of us. But yeah, I'm curious. I don't know anything about it. I haven't heard a word about it. So now I'm like, what's going on here? But yeah, Mego knows all about Harry Potter. You want Minecraft Legends? Really, PokeGeek? I swore you... Didn't you? I thought you got it when it came out. Oh, wait, is that the new one that's coming out? They have some kind of, like... I don't know, it's almost like an RPG coming out. What was the one that I got? Minecraft... I don't know. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It's not out yet. That must be the one that they were hyping up. It's been so long since I thought about that game. That's funny. Yeah, I remember they were hyping it at like Minecon or whatever. And they like announced it. And there's like a trailer and whatnot. But I haven't heard anything since then. Although I have to admit I unfollowed the Minecraft account. Or at least I turned off post notifications. Because I get a little bit salty when it comes to Minecraft sometimes. It's a love-hate relationship. Well, I believe that we are going to get another shiny apple. I believe this process will work. But I'm concerned. I feel like my shiny hunt is working. There's always that paranoia of like, wait, am I doing it wrong? And I'm just like looking at the same Pokemon over and over again. But I don't think that's the case. Azure, maybe you should play one of your favorite games to get back into, to get back into gaming. I don't know. Yeah, Sir Jonatron, I'm with you. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I know it's a great game, but I've just been so stuck on Pokemon for so long that I never got around to it. And now it's like if I was to go and play, I mean, I would. I totally would. It's not like I wouldn't. But I feel like I wouldn't even explore like half of the game. I'd probably like play through one solid playthrough. Not even see like everything that there is to see, and I still wouldn't have the experience of like the people who spent years playing it, you know? I just feel like I'll never be able to achieve that. Is it unachievable? Possibly. It's like people who want to be a cowboy. You'll never really be a cowboy. Not a real one. Because if you were a cowboy, then you'd already be a cowboy. You can't just become one. But you know, I wonder if I'll never be a Breath of the Wilder. You gotta live Breath of the Wild. You can't just play Breath of the Wild. You have to become Breath of the Wild. Is what I'm saying resonating? Well, anyway. Maybe I'll play it one day. I would like to branch out and just like play more games on my channel. Eventually, I know I'm going to want to play the Final Fantasy VII remake. I won't be satisfied with playing it until I can play like the whole game in one sitting. Not like that would even be possible, but You know, until like the whole game is out. And I don't even know when that's gonna be. Maybe I'll finally play on my fancy super laptop. It would be a really good excuse to actually play on my laptop because I've had that laptop for a while now and I haven't really done much gaming with it. I really should do something with it. But yeah. Geronimo. This is definitely a tough shiny hunt. So Azur, am I doing this different than the way you did it? I feel like I am. I feel like I kind of just made up my own little process here. Although I am checking a lot of apples, I will say that. But at least I'm happy with the amount of apples I'm checking. This seems like a decent clip. The way you did it, you're AFK the whole time. Yeah, I feel like there's probably some trick I should have just watched the video you sent. I'm so bad about watching other people's content. Because I just don't want it to influence my own content. So sometimes I really just don't want to click those videos. I don't know why, I just have an aversion to it. It's something I know about myself. But yeah, this is a little more active than AFK, that's for sure. Man, it is really hard to just look up and see if there's an apple there sometimes. I swear, every time I see that little green leaf, it's just enough to make me think it's shiny. That one took a while to spawn. It's like I can barely even see for like half a second, but that's all I need. Dude, you guys remember last night that guy came on and he was like, "What's a shiny? Why are you so excited?" I usually don't think about trolls the day after they troll me because it's just a waste of thought anyway, but that one I thought about again. That's like the most annoying version of trolling to me. Come on, shiny Applin. I know, it was funny. It was funny. If it wasn't so pathetic, I would have had a laugh. But it's like it's just, what annoys me is that he's assuming we're dumb. That's what annoys me. I don't like people who assume I'm dumb. He thinks that nobody can see through his, like, acting like he doesn't know what a shiny Pokemon is. If you don't know what a shiny Pokemon is, then why did you click on this stream in the first place? You know? It's impossible to click on this stream and not know what a shiny Pokemon is. There would be absolutely no reason to click this stream. It would be so confusing. Anyway. I find it funny. Oh, that one. Interesting. So if I go inside and out here, sometimes it just forces the spawn on the tree to spawn. And it doesn't respawn it or anything. Like you can see, I can go in and out. It doesn't respawn it. But like sometimes when it just hasn't spawned, I'll come in here and I'll make it spawn on that tree. But I wasn't checking this one to see if it was forcing this one to spawn. And it does appear to be forcing that one to spawn. So a couple times I basically didn't look at an Applin that was probably up there. And that's kind of like a worst case scenario. There's shiny checks, but you're not checking them. That's not good. I think what I should do is just go in here. Yeah, see how as soon as I go there, it spawned the apple? Yeah, and it spawned that one too. Wow. So you can force it to spawn by entering that city. Interesting. Very interesting. Because what I should do is just check this apple. And then just head to the city and force it to spawn. Apple. No apple. I'm just trying to get the most spawns I can get consistently. These two trees are pretty consistent. For the most part, they give me 2 apples every time. This tree gives me 2 apples every time. These trees were holding out on me, but now I got a decent little process to make them spawn. That's not so bad. 5 trees for a possibility of 6 apples on a perfect run. Needs to be 2 apples here. 2 apples here. And 2 apples here. And that is our perfect run. Looking for a green apple. We did it last night. Here we are doing it again. Ooh. Only 1 apple on that run. Sad. All red apples so far. I know, right? Take a shot every time I say apple. Yeah, I have said apple a lot, and we will continue to say apple. I actually think Tag Tree Thicket might be my favorite Pokemon area of all time. Even though it is hideously ugly. And I mean, absolutely hideous. But still. Cool concept. It's got its own unique Pokemon. Grafaiai. They could have made it look a little cooler. Like the painting on the trees, it's pretty bad. And most graffiti artists, like if you've ever met like a real like graffiti artist that knows how to make like really big, like masterful, you know, art pieces, they're pretty talented artists, and they would be pretty, you know, competitive in a space like this. So they could have done a little bit better on the art perspective. It's not exactly like mind-blowingly good art, but that's okay. Still a cool concept for an area. I still like it, even if the art is bad. Yeah, because this is like the weird bullseyes and the stripes. That's pretty bad. But it still looks kind of cool. But yeah, I think it might be like the most unique idea for an area that I've seen. Although I did like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, where that one area, like the lake exploded and it like changed the whole area. That was kind of cool. Yeah, the game's laggy. I mean, the logic that the game is laggy because the game has too good of graphics just doesn't hold up, because Breath of the Wild has better graphics than this and it doesn't lag. So the reason the game is laggy is because it's poorly coded. At the end of the day, that's the ultimate truth. It's a piece of software and the software is not coded well and it doesn't run well on the hardware. And, you know, Breath of the Wild's made by a different software developer. They did a better job on their game. Their game runs well on the exact same hardware. So at the end of the day, it's not like, oh, if they change this graphic, it'll make it more laggy. They need to implement software fixes that fix the lag. Something's programmed incorrectly, something's done wrong. But, I mean, it can't be the graphics that are lagging it, because Breath of the Wild has better graphics than this, so how do you explain that, you know? But yes, if you isolate the problem, what is the key difference between those two games? Why does that one run so well? Why does this one run so bad? It's because Breath of the Wild probably had a better development team than Game Freak has. Simple. They have better developers. The developers are more well-versed in how to make a game on the Nintendo hardware. They're, you know, more senior developers. They made a better product. And imagine this. They made Breath of the Wild how many years ago? And this game is brand new. I mean, if anything, the problem is probably that they have like 400 Pokemon and some of them have like 12 different forms. If anything is taking up too much space, it's that. But yeah, they just have issues as a company that makes software. They have issues. I was actually friends with this graffiti artist in the Bay Area. Friends, I use the term loosely. He was my assistant manager at the coffee shop that we both worked at. And I'm pretty sure he hated me because he told me specifically that he hated me on multiple occasions. But the girl who was the manager of the coffee shop, which was his girlfriend, really liked me. So we ended up hanging out a lot. So... So yeah, but like, I will say that despite the fact that he hated me, I had so much respect for his like just incredible talent. This dude would make 15-foot tall graffiti murals, like totally illegally. I mean, you can't even really call it a mural aside from because it was so gigantic. But he would show me some of the stuff that he made and I was like, dude, you're insane. Like some of them were like well over 10 feet tall. I mean, just absolutely huge pieces that would take hours in the middle of the night. He was like this crazy dude. You meet all kinds of crazy people when you move to the city. But I mean, from an artistic perspective, he was a true artiste. He was an absolutely phenomenal artist. But I mean, obviously what he was doing is illegal and I don't recommend it. And he would spend all day at the coffee shop drawing his 4-letter name in different styles while everybody else would have to work. So he was like literally like the meanest person I ever met in my life. Just like deliberately mean. But you know what? Sometimes you meet people in life like that, and you still go hang out with them after work and crack a few beers and try to enjoy yourself. That's life. Was he just a rebel? Yeah, I would say he's a rebel. He was going to a really, 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 really expensive art school. I mean, like super expensive art school that his parents were obviously bankrolling. He's from New York, living in California, so he's moved from like one of the richest areas in the country to another one of the richest areas of the country to go to a really expensive school that's like super small and super elite. So yeah, you could say that he was a rebel. He was definitely rebelling against something. And he would steal a lot of his paint even though he had money. Yeah, crazy guy. Really crazy guy. I could tell some stories, but they're not stream appropriate. But yeah. Don't run around the city at night and spray paint your little 4-letter name all over the walls, because that would be extremely dangerous. And you could find yourself in all kinds of dangerous situations. So, yeah, don't do that. I do not recommend doing that because it would be incredibly dangerous to your life. But yeah, crazy. And you know what's crazy is they had this website where they would all post their graffitis, and it's like this private invite only like forum that, you know, like it was like underground website, you know, which I'm part of underground websites, private invite only. I mean, that it's not that crazy, but these were like all these graffiti artists, and then they would like do all this work all through the middle of the night and like steal all this paint and all this, and then just so he could go post a picture of it on this forum where a bunch of other graffiti people would post their pictures and impress like those graffiti people like on the internet that his like graffiti was really good. And I'm like, dude, this is like so much work. Like, you have dedicated your whole life to just like posting these pictures on this little forum with probably less than like 20,000 users. And I mean, I'm being generous, probably less than 2,000 users, and like get some praise from these people on the internet that you literally don't even know. Or maybe he knew some of them, but I'm just like, wow, dude, wow. Like the way people spend their time. The internet, that was before social media. That was like before Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. I mean, it was right before it, but it was, you know, technically, well, no, it wasn't before it. It wasn't before it. It was earlier, because they're posting pictures of things that they're doing which are illegal, and they're taking credit for doing them. So then obviously it would be a trail to the police. So they don't put things like that on Facebook, etc. So yeah, the deep dark underbelly of graffiti artists on the internet. And you know, when he showed me the site, I was like, yeah, stands to reason there would be a site like that. Like, of course there would. I'm on other sites like that for movies and things. Like, of course they want to post their, you know, their graffiti art. But I mean, it didn't surprise me, but I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. There's underground sites, you know, for this, that, and the other thing. And of course, graffiti apparently is one of them. I used to be part of some underground sites for raves. We would go to raves in LA. I mean, I'm embarrassed to even say the word. We would go to parties. Come to my party. And yeah, there was like underground sites that would post the locations where you could go to parties, and we'd go get our eardrums blown out listening to drum and bass music in Los Angeles in the Toy District. Oh yeah, Jonno's got history. Jonno's got sordid history. I wish we would just find this shiny apple so I can quit telling old personal stories. I don't even know how I got on this rampage of old personal stories. I should really stop. There's nothing in my life pre-Pokemon Go that is stream friendly, so I'm on a path to nowhere here with our discussion. Yeah, there was no social media back then. There was none. Oh, shiny Applin. Oh, shiny Applin. I think if I go through this door and then come back out here, I should get a red apple. Yep, I will. Well, hopefully a green one, but at least I'll get an apple. But I did not get one on that tree. And I did not get one on this tree. Yeah, going in the door seems to make that other tree spawn a little bit more frequently. I know, Jonno after dark, seriously though. Yeah, it's funny. You know, there's a couple of times I thought about having a second channel and just having like an adult channel. And at the end of the day, it's just a moral complication. You know, if I'm going to put content on the internet, kids can watch it. There's nothing stopping them. And I should just put out the kind of content that I think is safe for kids, because they might watch. You know, it's just an inevitability. It's just a moral concept for me. Do the right thing, you know? But then I thought, well, I could have my Twitch and I could, you know, I could just have like Jonno After Dark over there, you know? But yeah, I just always wonder, you know, the people who watch my Twitch would be the people coming over from my YouTube channel because they're like, hey, there's more Jonno content. Let me go watch, you know? So then inevitably I'm going to attract the same audience and then encounter the same problem. So I don't know. At the end of the day, if you're putting content on the internet, kids are probably going to watch it. So you may as well just do the right thing. Just make good content. I mean, do you really get that many more views from like swearing and talking about all the subjects that I don't want to talk about? Do you really get that many more views? Is it so controversial? Whatever you're going to talk about, that the views are just skyrocketing. I don't know. I've watched some adult streamers who swear, like Dr. Disrespect, for example. Very entertaining streamer. Very entertaining streamer. He swears. He talks about adult stuff. He makes like really bad like diarrhea jokes that are just like disgusting. And I'm just like, wow. like, dude, did you have to? I mean, sure, it's funny. I'm laughing now, you know, just thinking about it. It's funny. But does that mean I'm just going to tell like really, really bad diarrhea jokes? I don't know. Probably not. Sure, it'd be nice to get some easy laughs, but you know, at the end of the day, like half of Dr. Disrespect's chat is people telling similar diarrhea jokes, so you get what you put out there. That's just not what I want back. I don't know. Kids be swearing more than us nowadays. It's true. It's true. I mean, back in my day, Jonno After Dark here. Back in my day, the swearing is more of like a rite of passage. Like, if you could swear and the adults didn't really look at you funny and kind of get away with it, then it was like, yeah, I'm older now. You know, like maybe like 16 or 17, they're like, and really, it's just because people just don't want to be bothered with disciplining you anymore. You know, I realized once I got older, people, they just get sick of it. They just don't want to discipline you. They're like, you know what? Let them learn the hard way. You know, once you get older, it's not because they just trust you with more freedom. They're just sick of like yelling at you. So it's like, good job. You finally wore them out. You finally wore them down. But anyway, yeah, it was something that you didn't just do like every single sentence just to be like, I'm an adult. I can say whatever I want. I don't know. But like even my younger brother, who's like not that much younger than me, but like young enough that we have like some generational differences, he swears way more than me. And I'm like, bro, what people need to realize about swearing is that swearing doesn't make you look smarter. Swearing makes you look dumber. Once you understand that, You find yourself in certain situations, you say, is it a risk to me right now if I look dumber, such as in front of your boss or in front of your teacher, etc.? Looking dumb is not beneficial to you in some situations. So in those situations, you say, okay, what's my risk reward here? If I swear, I'll look dumb. Do I want this person to think I'm dumb? That's really what it breaks down to. Life lessons with Jonno. Because, yeah, when has somebody just been, like, swearing in front of you, and you're like, man, they sound really smart right now. That's a smart person. Wow. I now see them in such a smarter light now that they are swearing in front of me. Never happened. It won't happen. That's not how it works. It makes you look dumber. So I'm just saying. But people who swear, you know what they would say to that? I don't care how I look. I am how I am. People should just accept me for who I am. I swear, and that's just the way it is. Oh, I can hear him now. I can hear him now. That's exactly what they would say. But the thing is, you go into that interview, and you're swearing this, and you're swearing that, and then you don't get the job. Real world consequences. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got to know your audience. It helps to know your audience. I know, POV, all the kids. It's really true, honestly. It's really true. I'm glad we can have this candid discussion on my channel. Because there's situations where I swear. Like the construction guy who I've been dealing with closely because there's a bunch of little things wrong with my house that he is in charge of fixing. Okay, I drop a swear here and there during our conversation. The swears are able to add value to my conversation in that situation. But it's not like it adds value to every situation. But yeah, like you said, some people just be swearing every other word. Whoa, what the? Oh, my sandwich ran out. Well, that's that. No shiny. I guess we'll try that again. Yeah, no swearing in front of the teachers. That's an easy one. Don't want your teacher to look dumb. They'll just give you an F because they think you're dumb. You don't want to swear in front of the doctor because they'll never respect you. You have to earn your doctor's respect. They have to want you to live. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. Hey, shout out to Devin Cornell. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm like old man Jonno. Look, children. I've seen some things in my day. I almost choked when I was trying to say that sentence. I really shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Joking hazard. Not even kidding. Okay, so what I'm doing is I soft reset because I didn't get a shiny. I'm going to make the exact same sandwich again with the exact same ingredients. And this is how you can manage the number of sandwiches that you use during a shiny hunt. Okay, and I definitely recommend to do this because I'm sure you all know those herbas are hard to get. You guys, I played so many raids last night and I actually won almost all the raids except for one, which is pretty good, you know, considering I fail a lot of raids. And do you know I did not get a single herba? Not one single herba. I kid you not. Not one single herba. I did not get a single herba. I'm saying it many, many times for dramatic effect. And I hope you understand how dramatic this is. And I actually beat a lot of raids. And I kept thinking, oh, the next raid, I'm definitely going to get an herba. Nothing. It was miserable. It was the worst. It was terrible. I went to bed and I was like, I hate this game. Not really. I think that about Pokemon Unite, not this game. Although, honestly, I played Pokemon Unite the other day. I played it and I did not hate it. I did not hate it. But, you know, it was different. People actually played well. There wasn't people, like, sitting in the base, like, doing nothing the whole time. It wasn't like when I quit. When I quit, people would just sit in the base and do nothing, and it was, like, terrible. And I knew, like, these people are eventually going to go away and stop playing, but... You know, I kept playing matches, and there they are. But yeah, that didn't happen one time. Is the raid Pokemon that gives the Herba specific? I don't know anything about that, honestly. I don't know about the Herba's mechanics. I really don't. I wish I did. I'm sure Azure and PokeGeek know. They always know that stuff. I just haven't bothered to go look into all that stuff yet. But in the meantime, you guys can see how low I'm getting on my Herbas. And it's pretty low. It's too low. I'm low on Herbas. I just keep wondering if these are like static spawns or something and they're not going to spawn a shiny unless I knock them down. I don't know. I just have this weird feeling. But as soon as one of these trees spawns a shiny, it'll make me feel better. And if it was a static spawn, I wouldn't come and look at the tree sometimes and there's no spawn there. Because if it was static, the static spawns always spawn where they're supposed to spawn. They're always there. So it's like I'm trying to trick myself into believing I'm doing it wrong. That's the shiny hunter's dilemma. I get so many comments from people that are basically like, I think I'm doing it wrong. Here's what I'm doing. And sometimes they come up with really complex logic and like made up problems like I'm doing right now, like assuming that it's a static spawn when I just made that up in my head. It's like, it's probably not true, but now that I've thought it, I can't unthink it. And I need to disprove it. It's a weird mental conundrum. Just have to trust the process. Yeah, there's a way for someone to help you make a shiny sandwich using their Herbas. Yeah, that's true. And then they can even leave the, apparently they can leave and it doesn't even actually use up their Herbas or something like that. Which I don't fully understand that, but I haven't been so desperate to where I have to do that just yet. It may come to that at some time in the future, but hopefully not. The last time I tried to do that on stream, which was the only time I've ever done a union circle. Let's just say it didn't go that smoothly. And it took a lot of time. And I wasn't a fan of the process, so it's something I would like to avoid. I don't know, do you guys like the union circle in this game? I feel like there's probably some fun use for it, but I just haven't discovered it. I thought I was going to do it more. Before the game came out, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely use that feature. And then it came out, and I'm like, nope, don't want to play with anybody. I have never used it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think much of it, Turtle Duck. I could see, like, if my niece played the game and she was like, hey, let's, like, I don't know, go do this raid together, or, I don't know, like, help me evolve my Ceruledge or something like that. I'd be like, okay, you know, we'll do it. Like, obviously, but just in general. Well, I guess maybe I have a different perspective on it though because of shiny hunting, because the way shiny hunting works isn't the best because only one person gets the shiny, so. But I don't know. Yeah, it's not good for shiny hunting. In my opinion, it's not optimized. I think if everybody got the same shiny, that'd be interesting. Obviously, that wouldn't make any sense. It would just be like Crazy Town, but it would be the best user experience. And I'm really more focused on user experience than like what makes sense in the Pokemon lore. You know, it's a video game. They can make up whatever they want. But yeah, I mean, obviously that would make no sense if everybody got like copies of the same Pokemon. But hey, that's how Pokemon Go is, so why not, right? But yeah, the one thing I didn't like is if you're in a Union Circle and you get in a battle with a Pokemon and then you leave the battle with the Pokemon's just gone. It just runs away. You can't enter and exit the battle like you want, you know? And I would totally forget about that and then do it accidentally. I just really wish one of these trees would spawn a shiny so then I could be like, okay, put your fears to rest. You're definitely doing it right, you know? I mean, I probably am, but dang, I keep running into that wall. Yeah, there's a way for two people to get the same shiny in Union Circle. Yeah, you have to do some trickiness. That's I mean, that's interesting and all, but like I just imagine like two 10-year-olds like have the game and they're playing on their Switches together. I mean, unless they've gone and looked up all the tips and tricks like that, they're not gonna know how to do all that to both get the same shiny in a Union Circle. I mean, they might. The 10-year-olds are pretty smart these days. They watch a lot of YouTube, and there's probably some really advanced 10-year-olds that would know, but I mean, it's not like it's part of the game. It's more like a, I don't know, a glitch or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's PokeGeek level stuff. Yeah, it totally was. This PokeVids guy is trying to troll me. Har har, you're funny, PokeVids. Not sure if you know this, but like, that's like literally the most used troll that anybody does on any Pokemon shiny hunting stream. And I've literally had that happen to me like over 100 times. I mean, 500 times, potentially 1,000 times. I mean, I stream every night. It's like 300 nights a year. So, been streaming for like 6 years. I mean, it's potential that's been used on me over 1,000 times. Like, not even. It is the most common thing that people come in and say. And I can tell when people are trolling because it's literally the first thing that they say when they walk in, because the only reason they came here is to try to troll me. And it's super, super obvious. And they don't even participate even for like a short amount of time. They just go straight to attempting to troll me. Yeah, it's fairly obvious, bro. I'm not like dumb or anything. Yeah. I mean, why don't you tell me where the shiny spawned? Go ahead, tell me. I bet this guy doesn't even know where Applin spawns or where he saw it. Where did you see it? The dude is so out of here. His troll didn't work. He's not going to say another word. He's just going to quietly leave out the back door. I mean, it would be impossible for me to miss it. Considering there's only like 5 places where it can spawn. And I'm looking at those places like over and over and over again. I would say nice try, but it like wasn't even a nice try. Like if you were really trying to troll me. Yeah. There's better ways to do it. I'm not going to tell you the way. But there definitely are better ways. The dude is so out of here. He's so out of here so fast. He's like that Homer gif where he like fades into the bushes. Oh my god. If it was any other shiny hunt, I might have actually believed him. But not this one. Not this shiny hunt. There's literally only 5 places where it can spawn. And they're all identical, if you can believe it. When this tree doesn't spawn, it just hurts me. Because I know I can make it spawn. I just have to go a little bit deeper into that town for some reason. Gonna need a burn heal for that one. It's true. It's true. He left quietly to nurse his wounds. I mean, honestly, I would be satisfied if people just, like, clicked on the stream and they were like, this dude's chill. I'm gonna hang out. You know, seems like a chill dude over here shiny hunting. I'll watch him while I'm doing my own shiny hunt. Wait for that good shiny reaction. You know? But no. They click the stream and they're like, I'm gonna troll this guy. It's gonna be so funny. I am living the dream. Living my best life. Getting on YouTube, trolling YouTubers. I got it made in the shade. I don't know. Please promise me, you guys, that you'll have more of a life than that. Don't ever be a YouTube troll. Please, just promise me that you'll just do something with your life. Anything is bigger and better than being a YouTube troll. Anything. You could do literally anything, and it would be a higher calling than being a YouTube troll. I believe that wholeheartedly. Okay, maybe not anything. That opens up a can of worms. Within reason. Thank you for promising me, Lady Carmilla. Thank you. It's a heartfelt promise. Oh! 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 It's green! Yes! The green one, you guys! We did it! They didn't think we could do it again! Let's go! Alright, shiny Applin number 2. Yes! I'm so happy it's shiny. It was hard to find this thing. Okay, my shiny method is good. I feel like my shiny method is good. I'm happy with the method. What ball should I put it in? What do you guys think? Maybe I'll toss this one in a dusk ball. It's just... I'll have to go luxury. We have to go luxury. All right, that's nice. Yes! Got him! All right, you guys, that's it. We got the shiny Applin. We did it! All right, shiny Applin number 2. We need the total of 3. So we're still, you know, we're still on the hunt. Especially if my sandwich is still going. No marks on this shiny Applin. Let's go put it away. I'm up to shiny Applin number 2, and we do need to evolve this thing. Now, okay, actually, we do need to evolve this thing. We do. We do. Okay, so it's a dragon type. I think the one that I evolve is going to be a dragon type. See, look at the Terra type. See the Terra type? This one's grass Terra type. This one's dragon Terra type. No, we need to evolve it, you guys. We need to evolve it. Let me check on my sandwich. I don't think this will take long to evolve it. Yeah, 17 minutes left on my sandwich. We'll just take a second and just go ahead and evolve this little bad boy. Okay, so Applin takes the delicious apple item. I gotta be quick here. I'm trying not to waste my sandwich. I saw the leftovers and it looks like an apple, and I was like, wait. Hold on. Where is this item? Do I have? I have so many items. Booster energy. Look, I got 7 booster energies. Hang on. Oh, I passed them, sweet or tart. See, I was thinking, I don't remember them being down this far. I remember them being up at the top. Oh, I did. I did. Okay, you guys. Okay. What do you think we should evolve it into? It doesn't matter to me. I can let the stream decide. I can let the stream decide. Can't even talk. I'm excited, you guys. I can't believe we got that shiny apple. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Sweet apple or tart apple for this little dragon Terra type? Sweet apple or tart apple? Let me know. Luckily, I got one of each, so I'm good to go. Matean says Flapple. Azure should choose, of course. It's true, though. It's true. Turtle Duck says Appleton. Subaki Crimson Wolf says Flapple. Pokegeek says Flapple, but I forget which one it uses. I also forget which one it uses. So, if anybody remembers, I'm seeing a lot of votes for Flapple. I believe that's the tart apple, right? Because the sweet apple looks like a pie. Yeah, Azure says it's the tart apple. So, tart apple it is. All right, Flapple on the way. Let's go. Applin is evolving. Nice. All right, this is what I set out to do. Yes. The flying shiny apple. The beautiful green shiny apple. All right, let's go. You know, I'm pretty happy about that. The only thing I'm not happy about is I caught it in the dark. I cannot stand catching my Pokemon in the dark. It just makes the video different. It makes the thumbnail different. It makes everything different. The evolution, everything, the whole thing. It's all different. That's all right, though. All right, Flapple, come with me. We're still on the hunt. I feel like my method is good. I feel like my method is good. Although, interestingly, I got the shiny apple on the same tree both times. And what did I say? I really want to get it on a different tree. to subside my Poke paranoia. And I got it on the same tree. So can I really subside my Poke paranoia? I don't know. I like to think that my method is working. I really do. I like to think that my method is working. Oh, hang on. I gotta save it. I gotta save it. I didn't save it before the apple, and that's dangerous. And I gotta save it. Even if we, you know, lose the sandwich, that won't be the end of the world because we got the shiny. So I'm good with that. Dude, I'm so happy we got that shiny. That's just a fun shiny because every time you look up there, it's red and you can barely see it. It's just tiny, but you see this little glimmer of red. And that time, there's a little glimmer of green. There's just something about that feeling. When you know you just got the shiny. That's a good feeling. Okay, we got a red apple up in the other tree. And we got a red apple up in this tree. That's a good feeling. Tag tree thicket. Tag tree thicket. More like shiny Applin thicket. Huh? Okay, you guys, I went on a snack spending spree. And I got a lot of snacks. You guys want to see my snacks? Let's see if I can show my big old Gengar bowl here. I got Fruit Leathers by Black Forest. Black Forest finally got into the fruit leather business because they realized that people like me are buying a lot of them. I still got my black licorice. I'm still working through the black licorice. I've also got my That's It bars, which are... It's just 1 apple and 20 blueberries in this bar. 1 apple and 12 strawberries in this bar. That's all it is. I like the simple ingredient bars. Those are nice. Those are very nice. Enjoying those. And then I also bought a bunch of gummies. Oh, bunch of apples on the ground here. I need to make an updated snack video at some point. Because my snack video is a little bit dated now. Although you can still get most of the snacks that I reviewed. And I think the links are still good. But yeah, I think I need to eventually update my snack video. But my big push this weekend is going to be to make the video for Keyleth. Because Keyleth asked me to. And if you want me to do something, the best way to get me to do it is to ask me. Because I'm usually pretty generous with my time and I'll do it. Keyleth made me this out of the generosity of their time. And as you can see, it is a clay model figurine of a shiny Spiritomb that is absolutely phenomenal. And looks exactly perfect in every single little minute detail. And it sits right here on my desk, right in front of me, because I like it so much. And Keyleth asked me if I would make a video, which I offered. I totally offered. And they asked me if I would do it to promote their Fiverr gig, which, by the way, if you guys want to get one of those figurines, they're really not that expensive. And they'll make you any Pokemon you want. And yeah, there's a Fiverr gig where you can just order it and get it, you know, delivered to your house just like I did. And I will say I encouraged Keyleth to make that listing because they didn't have the listing in the first place. And I was like, dude, you're so talented. Like, you should have like a Fiverr gig and like sell this as a service to people, but just make sure you charge, you know, pretty good money for it because obviously it takes a lot of time and resources to make one of these. And, you know, you should be adequately compensated for it. And, you know, I was very impressed. Keyleth actually went and made the listing on Fiverr. Just like I told them to. And I just thought that was very impressive. You know? And actually the listing was made very well, too. It was actually a well done listing. So I was very impressed overall. So I offered to make a video and promote the listing. Get it some little bit of traffic that I can get over in that direction. It's the least I could do since they sent me a perfectly amazing figurine. But it's funny because I moved like 2 times. And Keyleth kept asking me, you know, like, can I send it yet? And I was like, no, because I'm moving again soon and I don't want to have to move it and break it, you know. I might accidentally body slam it while I'm moving and that would be bad. And Yeah, so we decided that we would wait until I actually moved into my new house, which took absolutely forever because it took us a really long time to buy a house. And then we bought a new house, like brand new. So the house, you know, we had to wait for them to build it. So then even after we were done shopping, we still had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. So yeah, we finally moved in. And I was like, yes, you can mail it. You have a Lechonk and a shiny Applin? Azure, that's awesome. Wait, send us pictures. I didn't know you had that. Send us pictures in the member chat. I really want to see. Oh, that's so cool. I feel like this shiny hunt is going really well. I'm just seeing so many Applins. It's a really easy to repeat process. Like, really easy to just like do this. It's super easy to see the Applins spawning. Like, oh, that one I thought was green. I saw the little leaf. Yeah, I'm just really happy with this process. I think it's good. I traded away my shiny Lechonk after I got release date. Oh, bummer. Oh no. Oh, you want shiny Ditto? Yeah, Sir Jonathan. Oh, you want a Ditto? You mean like the clay figure? Yeah, well, do I need to give you guys the link? I'll get you guys the link. Here, hang on. Oh, dang, I don't have my phone. Crap. Well, I'll get you the link eventually. Now I'm wondering, where did I leave my phone? Red apple. Clay figure command. It's not a bad idea. I wonder if you just go on Fiverr and search Pokemon clay figure if it would come up. Have you guys heard of that website, Fiverr.com? It's Fiverr. There's 2 R's. Fiverr. I used to use that website for gigs. I made a lot of money on that website. I made thousands of dollars on that website selling gigs. Selling website related stuff. I could make a lot of money on that website. I really could. Nothing stopping me. I could set up my gigs and just do work all day, every day, gig work. But I like my salaried job. When you try to piece it all together with gig work, you always come up short. It's nice to just like have a good job with benefits. But I did enjoy doing gig work back in the day. I was doing gig work before people even really called it gig work. But I realized you can make a lot more money, plus benefits, at a salary job. What's a gig? It means you don't work for an employer, but you still do work. It's kind of like how subcontracting works, but more applicable. In fact, it's exactly how subcontracting works, but it's more applicable to like doing it on a regular basis, not just like a one-time thing or. You're 10. You know, as a general rule for internet safety, it's really best if you don't go around the internet and tell everybody that you're 10. But technically, that's a conversation your parents should have with you. Yeah, generally a pretty unsafe thing to do. I don't recommend it. Azure is a 100% certified chap. He sets the standard in chappiness. He's the chappiest chap of them all. This tree did not spawn a single... That's weird. That's the first time that one just didn't spawn anything. Hey, shout out to Gamer Dude. Thanks for being new here. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. I caught a shiny Applin. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, so I got a shiny Applin yesterday, and I got a shiny Applin today. And I'm hoping that I've got enough sandwich left to get one more, but it's pretty unlikely. Got 4 minutes left. It could totally happen, but that doesn't mean it's likely. But I got a nice little rhythm down here. I'm basically doing like a figure 8. I can get a max of 6 spawns every time I go around. For the most part, I'm getting 4 to 5 spawns every time I go around. Pretty consistently 4. 5 most of the time. Always 4, 5 most of the time. And sometimes I actually get all 6. Now, I'm not sure how long it takes me to do all of those 6. Because I haven't been counting the seconds or anything like that. But this method is pretty decent. I would say it seems like it's faster than the AFK method, which is why I didn't like the AFK method. It was going too slow for me. I don't know. I don't think I actually did like the perfect AFK method, but I was able to attack the Applins in the tree and knock them out before they fall out of the tree. And it was going real slow for me. This is a little bit more fast-paced. And I think it's spawning faster, but it's hard to say since I didn't really do the other way fully. You want to get one in a friend ball now? Yeah, I'm glad I could actually give you some pokey inspiration, Azure. Because it's usually you giving me the pokey inspiration. Pokey... Azure gave me the idea to do this hunt because he already did it, and as soon as I saw how you do this hunt and what it consists of, I knew I wanted to do it. But it's taken me a while to actually get the motivation and have the idea to actually do it. But yeah, definitely an Azure inspired stream. Yo, Legit Boss Gaming, member for 3 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you just walk up to the tree and then click your thumbstick, you'll break it, unless you're on a hill, like in that case. But if you can just walk right up to the tree and just like click your thumbstick and it'll knock it. Forgot to check if that one was shiny. Which is nice. You don't have to get like a rolling start to hit the tree. I reset my game on a shiny Mewtwo. That's a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. Old muscle memory gotcha? Man, that's a terrible idea. I mean, after you hit the home button, you still have to hit like 3 more buttons before you can actually reset the game. I mean, you gotta have some really dialed in muscle memory to hit that many buttons and reset a shiny Mewtwo, when that's literally the only reason you're pushing all those buttons in the first place. That's some pretty locked in muscle memory. Dang. Well, rest in peace, shiny Mewtwo. Does that mean you're gonna have to like go for it again? Sounds like you're gonna be doing another shiny Mewtwo hunt to me. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you get the reclaim shiny real fast. I hope it's like so fast that you're like, wow. I hope it's so fast that you're like, how? Wow. Bow. Oh, you guys, I still gotta build that IKEA furniture downstairs. It's not actually IKEA, I just keep saying that because it takes a lot of work and instructions. I might have to end the stream early and go do that because I sort of left a big pile of unfinished furniture in the living room. I was hoping maybe wifey might just like get inspired and finish it, but I'm also worried that she might do that and she won't do as good of a job as I was doing, and then I won't be satisfied. But I get the feeling she probably didn't. After she built hers. I don't know, maybe she did. Sometimes she's like that. Should I go for shiny Magneton? Of course you should go for shiny Magneton. I can't see any reason why not. It's a great shiny. It's got that beautiful gold texture. I love it. You should do it. I feel like this shiny hunt is actually easier at night. Because the red stands out on the black background. Or it's not black, but it's like dark gray on the tree. The red really stands out. It's really easy to see it because it's like brighter than the surroundings. So, yeah, I feel like this is easier at night. I think it would be cool to do like a shiny hunting video for like every Pokemon and be like, this is how, you know, like the best way to shiny hunt this Pokemon. But it would be a lot of work. Oh no, they're gone. Well, shiny sandwich down. Still kind of early. Let's check my outbreaks and see if we got anything in the outbreaks. I always want to call this Pokemon Braviary. It's Rufflet. How many times have I done the Rufflet outbreak and gotten no shiny Rufflet? Ghastly outbreak would be pretty cool. I think I'll do that Ghastly outbreak. Yeah. I haven't really seen that many Ghastly outbreaks. You know, let's go do this 6-star raid too. Why not? You guys want to do a raid? I know Venomoth is over there. I'm kinda... I don't know. Venomoth, I love shiny Venomoth like so much. But there's something about hunting it. I don't know. I have some aversion to hunting it right now. I don't know what it's rooted in. I think it's because I tried to hunt it and I did not get the shiny, and now I'm like, oof, if I try it again and don't get the shiny again, I don't know, I'll like cry in my pillow at night. First off, we got a battle over here. That's weird. Okay, guys, get ready for a raid. 6-star raid. It looks like it might be fire type. I forget. Whatever you're doing, drop everything. Come raid with me. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some Herba Mystica, right? I know they made Ghastly so hard to spot in this game. They really did. PokeGeek showed me. And I was like, wow, dude, I can't believe that thing. So, that's why getting Ghastly from an Outbreak is ideal, because you know, you won't have to worry so hard, like, is it shiny? Is it not shiny? I wonder if it's shiny. It's like, don't worry. It'll look different than all the other ones around it. Not by much, but hopefully just enough that you can recognize it, you know? Hopefully. I want this guy's Gengar fanny pack. Did you guys see that? Okay, how do I... It's weird. I barely ever do online raids. I think do I need to get online? Am I just getting online for no reason right now? I don't know. Okay, so it is a fire type Whiscash. No, it's a Dondozo, aka Don Bozo. If anybody wants to join, feel free. It's a fire type, so we'll get a Azumarill. Hey, shout out to Teresa. Yeah, hop in if you guys want to. Happy to have you. Anybody's welcome to play. I'm gonna take a little snap break here. Hey, there we go. Hey, what's up, Carson B? Okay, here we go. I just hope we get some Herbas. You know, that's all I want. Oh no, I got drowsy. He made me drowsy. Blast. I'm gonna fall asleep now. Okay, good. The heal removed my sleep. Thanks whoever did that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and one-shot this guy. Not even close. Not even close. Okay, for being not very effective, that did a lot of damage. Dondozo used Rain Dance. There's already... Hey, if you guys aren't doing very much damage with your attacks, then just tier attack and tier defense. Or tier heals if we need it. Because the attack and defense cheers really do help. And the heals as well, because sometimes I get a little bit too low. Because of my belly drum. I think I'm almost ready to terrestrialize. Oh, I was gonna say, if I'm not, then this is crazy. Do I have a shiny Dondozo? Yeah, I do. It's a physically bulky mon. Okay, that makes sense. Polly. Carson B, I might do another one. There's only one 6-star raid on the map, so it won't be another 6-star. But I could use the Urbas, and you can get them from 5 stars too. Dude, I'm the only one who's doing any decent damage from what I can tell. Because I'm pure fairy type now. That's why he's getting super effective damage on me. Oh, yeah, he blasted us out of there. Yeah, a couple of the Pokemon in there were doing absolutely nothing for damage. You gotta bring in good Pokemon for 6-star raids. This is what happened when I started the stream. I was stuck on this screen right here. Because the game wouldn't load. But that's because I put my console to sleep last night at the end of a raid before it was done loading all the screens. Guys? Please actually bring good Pokemon. You know, the kind that can actually do damage. And if you don't have any Pokemon like that, then please let somebody else join. Because that was pretty bad. My Azumarill is good. I've never used my Quaquavo. He's got liquidation. He doesn't have a good way to increase his... Nah, it's gotta be the... Azumarill's my only good water Pokemon. It's gotta be the Azumarill. Yeah, the best Pokemon for raids usually have some kind of a strategy to them where, you know, you increase your attack or you use Screech. In fact, maybe I will use Screech. Okay, this is weird, but maybe it'll work. I'm gonna use Screech on it a bunch of times. But yeah, some way that you can maximize your own attack or some way that you can minimize their defense is usually like... That's what I've noticed anyway, that people use for raid strategies. There's other support tactics too, like light screen and whatnot, but the best ones I've seen, it's like very specific Pokemon, like Screech, for example. Whoever Dave is, they had the same idea I had. removed negative effects. What the? I literally just screeched you, dude. Slowbro's good. They're doing the Slowbro tactic where they do the iron defense and they're probably going to do stored power because that's how that works. I gotta screech this guy all the way down. Dude, he's knocking us out. I'm trying to keep us all alive. Slowbro went to sleep, so this will wake them up. I need to get in like one good attack. And I still haven't. And I'm taking a lot of damage. Why did somebody bring in the treasure chest Pokemon? Why did they do that? They're just getting knocked out like the whole time. Is that a troll? I don't know. That's just weird. That makes no sense. Tsubaki, what's going on with you? The music bangs, I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty good. It's fine. We're gonna fail this raid though, because Tsubaki did what he did. I don't know why he did that. So, whatever. Tsubaki, I wish you wouldn't have done that. That's pretty rude. You're usually pretty cool, so I'm gonna assume you made some kind of mistake or something, but I mean, that's a really, really, really bad Pokemon. And this is a really high level raid, so there's no reason you should have brought it in, and we failed the raid because of you. These raids are honestly not that hard, but I don't know. People are joining and just bringing like the most random Pokemon that don't make any sense. Alright, well that was fun. Do I have an Annihilate build video? I think I filmed it and I have not narrated it yet. I have Annihilate and Cinderace like ready to go. I have all the footage, but I just haven't had time to edit them or the inspiration to edit them. Yeah, I shouldn't have to say this, but like absolutely do not join my raids unless you have level 100 EV trained, IV trained, ready for raid Pokemon. Like, I really shouldn't have to say that. It's so super obvious. But yeah, Dave is right. Do not bring Pokemon that are not level 100, EV trained, IV trained, specifically built for doing raids, and you know how to use them. Super annoying. Like a raid that should just take a couple of minutes to just fly through and knock out, and now we've been sitting here for what, like 20 minutes trying to beat this raid. It just makes no sense. Come on, people. Don't do that to me. It's super rude. It is. Okay, we got Annihilate doing Screech. That's good. I feel like I should have done more damage than that, but that's alright. At least I got my health back. Of course he's gonna hit me with the yawn. Because I'm already wrecking him. I'm pretty sure Screech will fail after they put up their shield. Because I've never been able to get it to go. This dude just gave me a literal benefit. I was gonna do my own rain dance. Dude. Did the Screech fail or did it work? Because I'm curious. It always fails for me after they get their shield. But I don't know. I wonder if it just happens to fail. Oh, he's hitting him with that wave crash. Pretty good damage too. Once Carson B comes back in, I'm going to tier defense because he needs it. Okay, he's back in. I'm going to tier defense. Yeah, because he needs to... I was using Annihilate just now, and it was hard to stand up, so... Yeah, get that defense going. We should be good to go. And he already nullified the stat changes on our team, right? I'm pretty sure, I think. Oh, dear. Am I asleep? I don't know. I can't tell. Azumarill is fast asleep. Come on. Oh, there he goes. He nullified the stat changes. I should have seen it coming. Okay, well, I'll tier another defense because we've all got pretty high health. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Shiny Noibat Community Day. That looked like it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad you got outside, and it was just nice to see, like, you in a video outside. Because it feels like the last 2 years you've been in your bedroom every single video. And I really enjoyed that. I was like, hey... That's Lewis. He's outside. Playing Pokemon Go. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I don't know if it's the first video you've been outside, but it's the first video I saw where you've been outside in a long time. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. It looked like you had a lot of fun too. Okay, I'm officially doing like nothing for damage now. For some reason I can't get through his shield. And remember, if he puts you to sleep, you guys, you can cheer a heal. And you'll it'll heal your status effects too. Shout out to Abish. Yeah, I tried the AFK shiny hunt. It was too slow for me. So I did a different method that I pretty much just made up on the spot. I found 5 trees that I like and started doing a figure 8 between them. But yeah, a lot of people sent me the shiny AFK video. But I never got around to watching it. But I was trying to do the AFK method, knocking them out in the tree, because I pretty much understood the basics of it, and it just seemed like it was going to be so slow. And half-hour sandwich goes fast, you know. So yeah, I was like, okay, let's see if I can get more to spawn quicker. But I don't know, maybe I was doing it wrong too. I could have been doing it wrong, I probably was. Because like I said, I never bothered to watch the video. But I was able to get Miraidon to knock it out from the top of the tree. So I was like, okay, I know I'm close. I thought we were gonna beat this Dondozo. This is a good team right here. There's literally nothing wrong with this team right here. I totally thought we were gonna beat the Dondozo this time. Between the Screech and, you know, all that stuff, I thought we were good to go. We got the Slowbros doing their stored power. I mean, I feel like we're just about to push through. But we got like nothing for time left. Maybe Slowbro can hit one more stored power and just take this thing down. We're so close, you guys. He used curse? He's cursing me before the end of the battle? How dare you curse me? You done bozo? No cursing allowed. Oh well, what a bozo. What a bozo. What a maroon. Alright, well that was fun. I thought Slowbro with the stored power was gonna get it. But he loves to cancel the effects, you know? Once he cancels the effects, it's kind of rough. You spend all that time building up your Slowbro, and then he cancels the effects, and you gotta start all over again. That's why the Slowbro strategy is rough. It was good for Cinderace, because you could actually one-shot Cinderace. So you only needed that one turn, you know, to get the job done. Okay, why am I on, like, the weirdest path? Am I seriously gonna have to climb over this mountain? I thought Slowbro with stored power was gonna do it. I really thought Slowbro with stored power was gonna get it. I saw those two Slowbros and I was like, that'll do. But nope. Whoa, look at that. What the? Wait a second, is that shiny? Why does that look shiny to me? Bro. I thought dark gray magnets meant shiny. Okay, first off, how do I encounter this guy? Oh, there we go. Wow, that was hard. Wait. Did it just do the shiny sound? No. I heard a sound, but... Oh, was it my shiny sound? That was my shiny sound. That was my Pokemon. It's my Pokemon doing the shiny sound, right? I'm like so weirded out right now. Yeah, it's not shiny, right? Yeah, it has the blue eye if it's shiny. I guess they both have the dark magnets, so it's not really a good indication if it's a shiny if it has the dark magnets. It has a blue eye if it's shiny, so it's not. He just wrecked Flapple. I guess if I want to know if it's shiny, I just do Let's Go on it. There we go, not shiny. Alright. You know, sometimes we do it to ourselves. Is this one of those outbreaks where no Pokemon spawn because it's like weirdly inside a hill? Okay, my game just froze. Great game, by the way. Great googly moogly. Or do I have to wait till it's nighttime? No Pokemon. Yeah, the red eye turns blue if it's shiny. I had to Google it real quick just to be sure. That would be so crazy if it was a shiny. That would be insane. Absolutely insane. It's crazy. Last week we were getting really big streams with like 75 to 100 people. And like this week, totally different. It's like night and day. That always weirds me out so much when that happens, you know? It's like, why? Well, there's no, the outbreak is a troll. It's not there. Yeah, YouTube algorithm isn't doing me any favors right now. It's just hard. Like, eventually you hit that spot where you're like, yup, the new game value has wore off. And I think we're just starting to hit that spot. Which should realistically be our cue to go and play Pokemon Legends Arceus and, like, mix it up with our content a little bit. Because it's like, yep, that new game feeling literally just wore off. It's like you can just feel that it wore off. Alright, you guys, should we go for a little Superfly? Seems like we should. Alright, Paldea World Tour. Okay, Paldea World Tour, you guys. Here we go. Paldea World Tour. Here we go, you guys. As you can see below, we have the school. And we've got Area 0. There's a giant desert. Desert has a little bit of a mountain over here. Here we have a wildly illuminated city. Gigantic. No! No! I've lost control! I lost control! Mayday! Mayday! Oh, come on. I was on a Paldea World Tour. Come on. Once you get it going, you gotta just ride it out, because you can't just come in and out, apparently. Oh well. Here, let's see. Which way do we want to go? I still want to fly over the top of the Forbidden Zone, I guess we'll call it. Whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's working. I don't think it worked. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, how many people still play Pokemon Unite? Quick question for everybody out there. Any Unite players out there? How many people? Just curious. It's probably nobody. I'm guessing 0 Unite players out there. That would be my guess. Ooh, Charcadet. Not shiny. You want to go back and play? Yeah, I went back and played, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it. The game's better now because people aren't doing, like, the insane things that they were doing before. Like, basically just forfeiting the match and not even playing the game and, like, begging to quit the whole time. Which is super annoying. Are you a shiny one? I see black ears, so that's not shiny, right? Pretty sure. Okay, it would be really cool to get one of these Pokemon as a shiny. What do you guys think? Oh no. Dude, I still got a shiny hunt for Grafaiai. But I've never seen a Grafaiai outbreak. Isn't that crazy? Yo, you just finished a 10-hour live stream to celebrate 300 subs? Yo, congratulations, Boog. Nice. That's excellent. I thought that was shiny Lechonk. I thought the Impidimp was shiny Lechonk just now. Oh my goodness, I was about to get so hyped. Okay, it looks like little Mimikyu is just like a common spawn in here, so does that mean I could do ghost type sandwich and possibly hunt Mimikyu in here? Because that would be kind of fun. Okay, I do believe white ears on Grafaiai is the color we're looking for if it was to be shiny. Mimikyu is so weird looking. I feel like a gray Mimikyu would be fairly obvious. Okay, what is the difference on shiny Basculin? I don't know. I should look it up here. I'm going to look it up. Shiny Basculin. So hard to tell. I can't tell. Oh, it's just like a little bit of a brighter, lighter green. Wow, it's so hard to tell. And they actually look shiny. That's what's weird. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, if it was shiny, I mean, you can barely. It's one of those ones where if the light was just slightly different, you would think it's shiny. And it's like slightly brighter. And this one already, they already look like they're shiny pretty much. Yeah, it'll be a tough one. That might be one we have to do with egg hatches. Because I don't know. I keep thinking it's a shiny Graphii. Because they have like little white bits on their ears, but it's not. Whoa. Hang on. Is that shiny? Oh, I don't know. Did that look great? Anybody else? Just me? Did I get a second Applin? Yeah, I did, Boog. I got it. And I evolved it into Flapple. My shiny flapping apple. Yep, there it is. What a beaut. What a beaut. Well, you guys, I know this is kind of lame, but I gotta finish building that furniture. Otherwise, wifey's gonna be unhappy that I left it messing up the living room. And I got my shiny. I would have liked to have completed the raid that we tried, but unfortunately we were unable to do so, which is kind of sad. Because I know I got some Poke Pros watching my stream. But yeah, we should have been able to beat that 6-star raid. That was pretty rough. That was a little bit rough. But you know what? I think I am going to bounce, you guys. It's a little bit early for me tonight, but I got to go and finish up some of my honey-do list. Whoa! 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 Wait, is that shiny? No way! Why won't it attack it? It's not shiny. Why Flapple won't attack it? Ah, I got tricked because Flapple did the little sweat thing. Flapple wouldn't attack it. This is why you can't have weak Pokemon as your lead Pokemon. That faked me out so bad. It was not shiny. Just for the record. It is simply that my Flapple was on 1 HP. That's messed up. I've never had that happen before. I always have super strong Pokemon in my first slot. That's actually messed up. That's the first time that's happened to me. That Mimikyu does look kind of gray. I guess once I see the shiny for real, it'll make more sense. Man, that one really got me. Yeah, watch out, you guys. Don't put weak Pokemon in your first slot just to show them off. Because that's exactly what just happened. I put the weak Pokemon in my first slot. I went to use it with the Let's Go command, which wore its HP down to nothing. And then it did the... You guys can't see because it's behind me, like right here. But that's where my little Let's Go thing is. And when it does the... You know what I mean? When it does the little sweat emoji and your Pokemon won't attack. then that means it's a shiny, but it also could just mean that your Pokemon only has 1 HP, which is pretty sad, honestly. Yeah, that was sad. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. It wouldn't be the first time that I've gotten a late night shiny right as I was ending the stream. I've had that kind of luck before, but not tonight. That right there was just a pure troll. And look, the tail is gray. That's what kind of threw me off too. Shiny Flapple, you got me into trouble just now. Shiny Flapple, you made me fake my shiny reaction just now. How dare you? How dare you, Flapple? How dare you? See, look, when Flapple can't get the job done, you guys see behind me, he does the little sweat emoji back there. That's what I was reacting to. Because Flapple was doing the little sweat emoji, but you guys can't see that because I'm in the way. All right. That was an odd note to end on, but I'm still going to end. I'll be back at it again tomorrow, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I'm going to go finish up some of the stuff I got to do and go get my beauty rest. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night, you guys. Peace, everybody.